A comic book edition of Am I Valid, chat? Let me know. Oh, shit. Matter of fact, I don't think I showed these off either. These ones are... And then we're going to get in the news because I don't have a lot to talk about today.
Thanks for the resub, pal. Now I can afford a retwist for my locks.
You're going to get the new Ultimates? I'm not familiar with it. I gotta look into that. I don't know if I showed these ones off. I bought these like weeks ago, but this is issue number 2 of the Naruto Ninja Turtles crossover. Fire. And then this is, I didn't buy this shit. Somebody else wanted this, but this is a new Marvel hero named Kahori. I think she's native. It's issue number 1, so I was like, fuck it, we can get it. But yeah, this one's, I'm gonna be keeping up with this one. But this is what I bought today. So I got, let me know if I'm valid, chat. I got Absolute Batman number 1. I've been looking for this, but my store didn't have it. Yeah, she was in What If. Yeah, that's her first. So they just dropped her issue number 1. I know she was in Marvel What If, but like that's her first solo. So I was like, fuck it, it's number 1. Your girl saw it and said, I'm getting something. Yeah, because she's native. So she was like, oh, representation, I like this. I was like, just go ahead and get it. So I wasn't able to find this one because this came out like back in like October or whatever. Yeah, this is a variant cover. So this is another, this is not the original one. It's a variant cover of Absolute Batman number 1. So I'm gonna read this one. I got that today. I was lucky to find that. I was happy. And then they had issue number 2 of Absolute Batman. I wasn't gonna buy this because I'm trying to stick to issue number 1s, but they had a holographic variant. This is not the original cover, and these are pretty rare, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. So this is a holographic variant Charity of issue number 2.
So thank you to whoever.
Yo, shout out to Jeremy with the sub. Let me know if I'm valid. But highly recommend you get the Ultimate Black Panther as well. Is that new? Let me look that up real quick. Ultimate. How do you, so where, that's what I was gonna ask you. Where do you guys keep up with, oh, I see that came out 2024, so it is pretty new. Where are y'all going to find like the new stuff when it drops? Okay, so this is a variant of, this is Ultimate Flash number 1. Not Ultimate, but Absolute. It's only 8 issues. This is a variant cover of Absolute Flash. This is another variant of Absolute number 1 Flash. It's on Marvel. Also get Absolute Flash. I got it right here, bro. It dropped today. I got it right here. And then this is the main cover but I got it in holographic. I was gonna get the regular one, but I saw in the back they had the holographic. So this is the main cover for Absolute Flash number 1. So I'm definitely probably gonna read this tonight. Oh my God, it's out. I gotta get it. It came out today. My comic book store had it right front and center. And then you know what else dropped today? Sonic.
To that nigga in the chat for
it's a collaboration between Sonic and
real ass nigga for that,
the Justice League. I got it because it's limited edition. It was only $3. Buy low, sell high, right? I'll probably read this one too. Did someone say Sonic? So that's what I picked up today. All the stuff is cheap. You see, I got them nice and wrapped up. I need to close them though. Did someone say Sonic? These Absolute Flash joints are gonna sell like crazy. Oh yeah, I was in there day 1. I've been marking my phone. Hold on.
Thanks for the resub, pal. Now I can afford
I put in my phone the release dates. Like I got the release date for Battle Beast next. That's probably what I'll pick up next. I know a Green Lantern. I think Absolute Green Lantern comes out next month, I think. I have it in my phone too. I'm gonna get that as well. I'm trying to get all the number 1s for the Absolute universe. Is there a Wonder Woman Absolute? But yeah, what y'all was Aki's favorite superhero? Crypto. He's a fucking dog. I just check marvel.com every other week. Got you. I'm probably do comicbook.com or something. Just out to Lennon with the sub, support local. I do support locals. No, the cool thing about my comic book shop is when you sign up for an account with them, they give you free slips. So like I don't ever have to pay for them. You get them for free. I was like, that's worth it. And you get like discounts and shit. So they just put it right in there so you can protect your stuff, keep it like in good condition. Martian Manhunter should be coming out soon too. Gotta get him. Yes, there is an Absolute Wonder Woman. I'm gonna have to go look for that. But yeah, that's what I picked up today. So there, for those you unaware, there's a new Flash series that dropped. We trying to invest. I got to put that in my, I bought a cart. to protect my stuff as well. I can't wait for Twitter to be on fire tomorrow. It's been on fire since Assassin's Creed. Early copies drop. Superman's also going to be good. Did Superman drop? Do you read them? I do. Absolute Wonder Woman is fire.
Thanks for the super chat. Your donation will be used responsibly to pay off the Gotham PD to look the other way. They don't need to know why I locked
When did number
away.
1 come out?
I mean, trained 4 little boys in the back.
Oh, that came out in October as well. That came out around the same time. This cover is fire. That came out around the same time as the Batman one. Find a comic shop near you. I'm gonna have to go back and see if they have this. You pick them up in store? Yeah, I go to my local store. I don't buy them offline. To me, cause look, it's only $5. I don't want to order shit online and then you got to pay for shipping. You just paid $10 for something that's $5. I have a local store I could just walk to. I literally live like 3 blocks from a comic book store. And I was thoroughly impressed because I walked in there and I came in there. I was specifically looking for Absolute Flash. They had that bitch front and center with all the new stuff. Yeah, the local will treat you good.
I'm thankful for your super
I said,
chat.
yeah, y'all know what I came
But this
for.
won't be enough to fund the purchase of the electric BBC iPlan.
Use a website called LeagueOfComicGeeks.com. It alerts you when new issues of a comic book are dropping. Locals are better. I'm gonna look into this. Good luck. Somebody dropped a super chat. First of all, shout out to Obi-Wan Kenobi with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, boss. And Mikey dropped the big 10. Always appreciate the streams, just showing love. Hit the like button. I appreciate y'all hitting the super chat, man. Why Flash look like he supports Elon? Yo, chill. I don't think the Flash would support Elon. That nigga, why would that nigga drive a Tesla? He can run fast as fuck. Yeah, spending shipping on $4 is a dumb purchase. Yeah, it's better to just go to a local. You spending double. Like, the only reason I decided to invest in this stuff is because it's so fucking cheap. But realistically, I want to buy more graphic novels. Like, I saw they had the entire Invincible collection as a graphic novel that I can put on my shelf. I might get that. Because I feel like if I missed out on the number 1, I don't want to sit there and I don't want to buy a random number 15 issue. Like, I'm good off of that. Saved. I got all types of saves. I watched a streamer play it earlier, and there were people in the chat trying to make him dislike it, and he kept saying nothing is wrong with them. Comics have actually increased in price. Well, of course, inflation, but they're still cheap compared to other forms of media. It's still relatively cheap. Like that Sonic one I got, the Sonic Justice League, that one was only $3. I was like, fuck it, why not? I came for Flash. I'm gonna get that too. That might be worth something one day. I bought a Tesla before Elon went crazy, pretty much. 33 Immortals. That shit looks fire. I seen a video about it. It looks fire. I've been collecting art books for movies and games. You should check out the Mass Effect art books. Is it just like a book of like concept art or something like that? But I've been trying to buy most of my media physical. And you know what's funny? I think physical media is like hold up. I think I saved it in my thing. Something about record sales before we get into the news. Yeah, it's funny you talking about physical media. Vinyl record sales continue to rise amid music streaming's dominance. Despite streaming services continuing to dominate the business of recorded music, there's still very much a place for physical media in the sector. The Recording Industry of America said in its annual report that sales of vinyls rose for the 18th straight year in the US, and they made $1.4 billion, the highest revenue for that format since 1984, when CDs first started to emerge. That's actually crazy. I knew that vinyls were doing good, but I didn't know they were doing that since 1984. 1982 is when Thriller dropped. Like, what are we talking? That's like peak vinyl years. Where the fuck? I need some glasses cleaner. And like, I'm trying to figure out what it is. Is it the artwork? I mean, I'm collecting them too, but like, who else collects vinyls in the chat? Is it the artwork? Is it the experience? The sound quality? I do feel like when you play a vinyl, it does change the way I love music. I feel that. I do feel like it changes the way you listen to music because it forces you to slow down. You're not doom scrolling on your phone. You're also listening to the album the way it was intended to be listened to, which is supposed to be like an experience, I guess. I guess maybe I just hang my favorites up. I thought about that. I want to hang my favorites up, but when I get a house, I don't have the space for that right now.
Shadow having a BBC.
I know people love the sound
Only
quality, but you
Sonic
need a good
wields that
setup.
type of power.
Facts. Shout out to Josh with the sub. Audiophiles love the sound. Purple Rain dropped in 1984. They're like, think about that. Like, what the fuck is going on? I wonder if there's a part of the element that I've been talking about. Like, they've been snatching a lot of digital media up, whether it's movies, music, games. They can snatch it off your hard drive at any point. I wonder if it's driving physicals again. I know if I was an artist, I'd be happy. If you make quality music, you should be releasing your shit on vinyls for like your hardcore fans. But I like supporting the artists. Hey, that's what I was telling my girl earlier. Buy low, sell high. Can't nobody say I'm not supporting artists. I'm buying these books. Can't wait for that Cardi vinyl. Yeah, I'm good off that. It's been so much easier to get a great sound. Yeah, it is. It's not hard compared to the past. And if you re-release it, the label don't own it. What you said has driven me to get physical copies that I enjoy. About people snatching stuff. That's facts. So it's on the rise. I thought that was interesting. I wonder if it'll, because it said 18 years in a row, straight growth. I wonder if it'll continue going 19, 20 years. I wish some artists make CD copies. You can find them on Amazon. I want to know a good place to buy speakers so I can listen to them better. You're going to have to look. The Guitar Center will probably be best. Look up if you have a Guitar Center near you. Don't go to Best Buy. I went to Best Buy for some speakers. You would think if somebody worked at Best Buy, they would know something about technology. Like, I understand they carry a lot of products. They have home appliances, video games, computers, cameras, sound systems. It doesn't matter what you need. A sound system, a computer, a washing machine. You ask them niggas at Best Buy any question, they don't fucking know. Hey, what could you tell me about this washer dryer combo? Bitch, you don't wash your panties? You don't know about this shit? Yeah, it's just a job. So you want to go to like an audio specialist. Guitar Center would probably be the best because that's a chain. Anytime I've ever been to the Guitar Center, I've always had a positive experience. Been collecting hardcover graphic novels for a couple years now, and I have some I bought for $45 that are now worth like $400 to $600 now. Yeah, I want to collect graphic novels too that have like the full set, the whole comic book series. Because that's the problem with comic books. When you buy them issue by issue, it becomes a lot to carry. That's why I'm kind of sticking to issue ones, just trying to catch them. But other than that, I'll probably buy graphic novels. Streaming early today? Yeah. I'm yapping. It's not really much going on in the world. I'm gonna pull up some articles. I got one batch of articles. I'm gonna be honest, none of them are particularly super interesting. Then I'm probably about to hop on Yakuza before I hit the gym. Why not buy the volumes? What you mean the volumes? What you mean? It's funny because we're just talking about superheroes buying the volumes. Marvel Rivals puts competitive balance second. Here's why. Game balance is one of the most talked about aspects of any game, especially PvP games like Marvel Rivals. This is a key part of the experience. Something the players interact with even when not actually playing. Have you ever argued with someone about why one composition is stronger than the other? I think I'm gonna collect hardcover volumes as they come out. I think that's what I'm talking about, like the hardcover volumes that has the whole comic set inside of it. That's what I like. Yeah, like that's what I prefer to read. Comic books I'd rather collect, if that makes sense, because I'd rather buy a whole series when it's done and just read it. Yeah, I got it, Doombot. But that's the thing. It's only one of the most important things in the game. Only one question consistently takes the #1 spot. Is it fun? That sentiment is mirrored by the Marvel Rivals dev team as revealed by the game's higher-ups in an interview with PC Gamer. The team has data on win rates, making sure that no one character is too painful and oppressive so that everybody's still having fun, but that's secondary. This statement comes from Danny Koo, the executive producer of Marvel Rivals at NetEase. We balance for fun first and foremost. Meaning they don't care if you don't think the game is competitive or not. They said, we are trying to go in the opposite direction as Overwatch. We are not trying to create something for all the pros. We're trying to create something for everybody to enjoy. The general chaos of each Marvel Rivals match is very much part of the design. This can only occasionally make things frustrating for players looking for a more competitive, friendly experience. But NetEase is more or less fine with that. They still care about the game balance. Hi again, Jeff, but if chaos makes things more fun, that's going to be very enticing for them, and casual play remains a priority. They trying to make that money. You said valid? I like that fun is the focus. the issue is, what about ranked play? Like, the whole game is not casual play. A big aspect of it is ranked play. You said, why is Jeff in the game then? The issue is you have a ranked mode in there that a large population of the game plays. And when I hop into rank, I want a ranked experience. You know what I've been seeing on my algorithm more and more? I don't know. Have anybody else been seeing this? I've been seeing a lot of every day I've been getting new videos on my YouTube algorithm of people bitching about the engagement-based matchmaking. I remember like about a month ago, people was telling me I was trash. I was complaining, but people are starting to come to this side of the argument. I'm talking about, I'm getting videos from people who are like celestial and higher than videos been all on my feed. I'm talking about high ranked players saying, yo, I'm in celestial, one above all ranked lobbies. How the fuck are these people in my lobbies? I've been seeing a lot of that shit, and it's because this game does not reward high skill. This game rewards people who sit on the game all fucking day, bruh. And then we've allowed, not we, because I already peeped it, but y'all have allowed some of these content creators who play the game for 12 plus hours a day to gaslight you into thinking you're bad and thinking that, and that's not to say you can't improve on the game, but that's not the only issue. Some of it is, I've never played a video game in my 34 years on Earth. This is very unique to this game. I've never played a video game where I've lost 10 matches in a fucking row, and then out of nowhere, I win 12. What the fuck? All I'm saying is, if I hopped into rank and I played 5 matches, I just want to win 2 or 3. I don't expect to win every one. I want to win 2 or 3 because I know I'm not going to win everything. And I want every match to feel like it's a competitive match where everybody's on a similar level. And because the other team made some mistake, we won. But that's not what happens in this game. In this game, you either steamroll most teams.
It's rough out here, so you a
real or you get steamrolled,
my nigga.
And for every time you're either steamrolled or get steamrolled, maybe 1 out of 2 out of 10 games, you have one actual competitive game. The shit's fucking annoying. It's not fun to me, and it's hard to gauge where you're actually at. Comebacks are rare as fuck. Yo, shout out to Teron with the sub. And I'm seeing more of these videos, people bitching about it. Some people are like, we should have did the rank reset. I don't think the rank reset will 100% fix it. They got to go to a traditional rank system. They should, a bar graph showing the rank distribution. We in a crisis. We in a crisis. To be fair, there's a lot of smurfs and people being carried. Devs can't fix that. Yeah, that's a problem too. People getting carried and shit like that. And a lot of smurfs. I stopped at plat and never looked back. I think if I continue to play this game, I'm probably going to hit gold, collect my reward, and go. Because like my mental health just cannot handle. For no reason should you be able to make it to any higher rank being a one-trick pony. I'm just tired of these Spider-Mans in these lobbies who refuse to switch. They got a namer on the team. You're fucking 0-30. Can you please play somebody else? No. How did you get here? How did you get here with that mindset? Almost every game has Smurfs though, right? But only this game constantly feels one-sided. Something's off about it, but the community, I'm starting to notice a shift. It's not 100% there. It's not 100% there, but I'm starting to notice a shift. The community is slowly starting to turn on this game a little bit, at least the competitive side. I think they need to add rake placement as well. That would work as well, which is interesting because they just put out Fragpunk, right? Fragpunk is also published by NetEase, the same company that published Marvel Rivals, different dev team, but same publisher, the people who are fronting the money. In Fragpunk's ranked, it has placements. We played ranked the other night. We won one, we lost one. And I wasn't stressed out playing it, even in the one that we lost it, but it was because like when I went, the one game we did lose, it felt like we lost because it was our fault. The other one, it felt like we won because we were just like the better team. It felt much more balanced. I don't know. We need more data on that. But it's interesting that Fragpunk has placements and Marvel Rivals doesn't. The game with the Marvel characters. I don't get it. You said split fiction today? Nah, not today, because Brooke is working. Facts, it's like, it's just the matchmaking, like you just said, it's just too inconsistent. You see Fragpunk has like 9 to 12 different currencies. Yeah, it's too much shit all over the fucking screen. NetEase, baby. So we're gonna see how it plays out. I just think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. I refuse to let any streamer who plays this game 14 hours a day gaslight me, who play in 6 stacks. you're the problem. No, it's not 100% me. I understand I can get better, but there are things that I'm working against. And some of us, what about the if this game lives or dies off the matchmaking system where it rewards you for just sitting on the game all day? What about the people, and this is fascinating because they said they're focused on the casual player, right? What about the people who only have an hour or two to play the game? How is it fair to them? They don't have time to play this for 10 hours a day. Could be a different, yeah, you're right. It could be a different development philosophy. What do you mean by placements? Placements is what a lot of ranked games have. So basically what it'll do is it'll give you like 5 to 10 games it'll throw you in, and it'll be, Street Fighter had it too. They'll just put you against a random person. So like in Street Fighter, I remember for placements, they'll put you against a silver ranked person. They'll put you against a plat ranked person, a gold. You might even get a diamond or two or like higher. It'll just put you against all different types of ranks. And based off your win-loss record, it'll put you where it thinks your actual skill level is. So you can bypass bronze, silver, gold, whatever. And if it feels like you're a diamond player, it'll put you right there because you beat a bunch of diamond players, if that makes sense. That would help a little bit with Marvel Rivals. So there's not as many Smurfs. Niggas got kids, a wife, friends, a job, and other shit to worry about. Don't nobody want to sit on the game all day for free time. Right. Like, my bad. I'm gonna hit the gym after this stream. I actually got my I got my workout shorts and I got my what's these joints called? My shock absorbent pants. I forgot what it's called. Like, I got my clothes on ready, so it's no excuse. I get in my car and go to the gym. My compressor pants, my bad. Like, I'm ready to go. My bad. I want to do something else besides sit on the fucking game all goddamn day. Meanwhile, this loose neck ass streamer, this loose neck ass streamer trying to tell me it's my fault about everything else. I'm not taking advice from nobody that got a double chin. Let me stop. I'm being facetious. You said TBH on IG now too? On IG? I've been on Instagram for years. What are you talking about? I don't really be on it too heavy. Niggas got mad because you get to touch grass. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Still think it's a good game. Don't get it twisted. I'm just ranting. I think it's a good game and there's room for improvement. Because I do think the ranked community is just important as the casual community. Because the casual players usually tend to look up to the higher level. But if a lot of higher level people are quitting because they're tired of rolling the dice, that's bad. Have you always streamed on IG though? I'm not streaming on IG. What are y'all talking about? I think you're talking about posting on IG. I'm not streaming on IG. Crazy because most sit on the game all day and still be asked. Yeah, that's the crazy part, ain't it? Motherfuckers sit on the game all day and have a 38% win percentage, being celestial and higher. Like, bro, if I could sit on the game for 14 hours a day, I would too. Why do you have a ranked and then don't worry about comp? That's what I'm saying. There's too many people with that mindset. Let me stop ranting about this shit though. Let's get off this shit. Because I don't want nobody thinking I hate the game. I just feel like there's room for improvement. I have a friend that's been stuck in Diamond for over a month. Fuck it, bruh. It's too many games. Fuck it. At what point you'd be like, man, I gotta celebrate my mental health. The average gamer is 35 years old. That's not healthy, man. You could be having fun, my nigga. You could be having fun. 38, you're being generous. Yeah, I think they said you only need a 33 or 34% win rate to rank up. And that's the problem with the matchmaking system. So if it's only a 30% win percentage, that means as long as you win 3 out of every 10 games, you can rank up. Nigga, I'm not losing 7 in a row. No, thank you. That's not good for my mental health. No, thank you. Fuck that shit, dude. Oh my God. Marvel almost had its own shared universe of video games, Bungie co-founder said. The math is insane. The math is insane. Better than ranking up on 2K. First of all, if you take 2K seriously, you're crazy. 2K is a game you hop on with the boys, bro. You don't take that game seriously. You're a rec warrior. You damn right. I will never take... First of all, there's no money to be made in 2K, so why is anybody taking that game seriously? Unless you're like a big content creator who does wager matches, but most don't because y'all pussy. Y'all too afraid. Y'all too afraid to relinquish your ego and take an L in front of people. You're not looking at it from a business standpoint of you getting exposed to somebody else's audience. But fucking... Yeah, you take 2K serious. You're crazy. I legit started playing the Rock a Blade again. Yeah, you're crazy. Before the Marvel Cinematic Universe changed the face of the movie industry with a series of interconnected films, a video game version of this concept was once pitched to Disney, according to Budgie co-founder. On an episode of the Fourth Curtain podcast, Seropian and its guest Alex Irvine revealed how they'd come up with a plan to create a connected universe for future Marvel games, but Disney higher-ups decided to pass on the idea. Seropian, who was VP of Games Development for Disney's game division until 2012, and Irvine, who has writing credits on several Marvel games, added that funding for the idea never materialized, killing the idea early on in its development. I was coming out of ARGs at the point and thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we had some ARG aspects? There would be a place where players could go and that all the games touch, and we could move them back and forth from game to game, Seropian explained. We could link in comics. We could loop in anything. We could do original stuff. And then Alex said it didn't get funded, so we made a bunch of games. They made a bunch of random shit. So they basically wanted to create the Marvel Cinematic Universe of like video games, which can be kind of rough because video games are $70 a pop. Imagine having to play 20 video games at $70 a pop just to get the full story. It's not as bad when you go to the movies, especially because a lot of y'all niggas go to the movies by yourself. So a little $10 ticket, you know, every once in a while is not that bad. But let's see, 70 times 20. That's $1,400 to get the full story. And what if the story not good? I don't know if that would have worked in the long run, the GCU. Side note, but I just listened to podcasts earlier and it had 7,000 views, but only 600 likes. I know it's irritating that niggas can't hit the like button. I appreciate you hitting the like button. I'm not gonna beg nobody. If you watch the video, you like it, if you like it, hit the like button. But you know, nothing else I could do. You get $10 tickets. No, I live in LA, nigga. But I know some of y'all live in Willacoochee, Georgia, bumfuck Indiana, no school system Mississippi. I know some of y'all live there, so you know, get your little $5, $10 ticket. Or I feel like this might have been too expensive, but yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Would y'all wanted something like this, like a connected video game universe? The first game would have to be fire for this to work. I was about to say I live in Cali. I haven't seen 10 Dog. Yeah, I live in Cali too. I'm just saying. I'm speaking for the average person. Not gonna lie, Disney dodged a bullet. No, thank you. You're already too much going on. They can still do that with Marvel Rivals, technically. Rivals. Indiana ain't that bad, bro.
Your super chat is deeply appreciated. This money will go towards a 23andMe kit. I know I'm black, but I need a DNA test to reveal if I'm Taco Fall black
y'all let
or
me
just
know.
Blake Griffin black.
Y'all, what's going on in Indiana? What's going on in Fort Wayne, Indianapolis, Gary? What's going on in Gary, Indiana? Let me know. Somebody drop the super chat. You think about that question while I read this super chat out. Let me know what's going on in Gary, Indiana, please. Where the fuck is my shit? Shout out to King Brown the First with the $5 super chat. He didn't say anything, but I appreciate you, bruh. I appreciate you. He said, I'm black, bro. What that got to do with anything? I didn't say anything about race. Nothing has come out of Gary, Indiana since the Jackson 5. And I'll take that back. What's up, boy? He from Gary, the rapper. What's his name? Y'all got him, Freddie Gibbs. There you go. So nothing has come out of Gary, Indiana since Freddie Gibbs. That's crazy. I'm trying to go to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Does Fort Wayne have a airport? If you're into skateboarding games, there's a new skateboarding game on the horizon. Never heard of it, but I saw it hit my my news feed. I thought maybe you guys would be interested in it. I know some people they kind of lost interest in skate because it had microtransactions, which, by the way, reading the comment section on my video talking about skates microtransactions in the alpha, very disappointing. I'm getting from the skate community. This is coming from somebody who likes skate. From the skate community, I'm getting Sparking Zero vibes. It's been like 15 years since the last skate, so I'm kind of getting vibes that people are just happy that there's a new skate game coming and not they're being ruled by their emotions, because a lot of people seem to not understand what the problem is with having microtransactions in a fucking alpha, an incomplete game. They're gonna refund you at the end. Did you read? Yeah, I read the article. They're not. First of all, it's not a refund. They're gonna put credits on your account. What if you don't like the fucking game? You're still out of the money. It doesn't affect me. I don't care. Like, it's an alpha. The purpose of an alpha and a beta is to test the game and give feedback, not spend money. Well, we can give feedback, but why do you need to spend money to give feedback? Is your time not valuable? Time is the only form of currency you can't get back, but I'm preaching to the choir. I hope the game turns out good. It's just kind of a yellow flag. It's EA. It's another thing too. Maybe I would give it a pass if this was being produced by somebody else. This is EA we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We're defending EA in the Big 25. Say it ain't so. But anyway, there's another skateboarding game coming out. It's called Skate Story. That looked interesting. Got a weird art style though. A single dev is making this? Jeez. Music on fire. Got a story in it. I feel like I gotta be off of a bean to immerse myself. That's just another game. It's being made by Devolver Digital or published. Devolver Digital has not put out a bad game. That's the only reason I say maybe keep an eye out on this. I've never played a bad game for them. They're a good publisher. Somebody said it's gonna be free to play. I'm pretty sure skate through 9 layers of hell and fight bosses with skate tricks. Somebody got to do it. Yeah, Skate's gonna be free to play. That's even more reason to be worried. I can't stress enough. I don't know if you guys know. They're called free to play games, but they're really not free to play. They're free to try. They're free to try. And it's EA. Trust and believe it's free to try. You're gonna have stuff for you to unlock. It's gonna be hard to unlock. When the full game comes out, they're gonna. I have a video coming out about microtransactions. I'm hoping I get the rough draft later today. If not early tomorrow morning, I'm hoping. It might be like an hour-long video. I'm doing a deep dive into the psychology of microtransactions and why motherfuckers need to become aware of what things people are doing. So, I can't wait. I feel like this video is going to go. And if this video does go, I hope people support it. I know I can make probably at least like 5 more videos getting more specific about like specific games. I could even do one on Skate when it comes out, if it's like a series that works. But like the first video is going to be about the psychology of microtransactions as a whole. And depending on how people respond to that, then I can get more specific, because then some things might get more redundant. It all started with a horse skin. I bring that up too. That sounds great. People need this. But like, people don't understand the psychological tricks. And that's a psychological trick right there. Oh, it's free to play. Guys, is this a Gen Z thing? Why is it so hard to be a good consumer? What is this lack of class consciousness, bruh? If we all do good by our brother, we all live better. It's not a hard concept, bruh. But I need that blue t-shirt. I need it. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't, bruh. It's not a Gen Z thing. You right. I'm wrong for saying that. You right. Because you old head ass niggas on 2K, y'all got like 6 different slasher builds. You right. I got a video for you niggas too, if this first one does good. What this generation would have never made it out of the civil rights era. The only thing I can't wrap, I have a good video title. The only thing I can't wrap my brain around is I can't wrap my brain around what I need, like the thumbnail. I don't know. I've been trying to come up with a good thumbnail idea, but I can't. Why is Unc so miserable? You talking about me? I'm miserable? I'm not miserable. Are you talking about me? What are you talking about? Yo, if you're talking about me, I'm about to flame your ass, bro. Because that actually pertains to another thing too, the rise of anti-intellectualism. The rise of people that constantly say it's not that deep. Who cares? That when you critically think about things, that doesn't make you miserable or sad. I'm not upset. I'm literally trying to put y'all on this stuff. Like it's fascinating to me that people will come in the chat and complain about the cost of living, failing to realize that part of the reason that it's not completely corporations too, but there are certain things that we can control as consumers. So I constantly try to preach about class consciousness because it helps. It is that deep. When you participate in poor behavior, you're going to win poor prizes. So that's why I made this video. It might be like an hour long because some of you niggas, like, you just don't get it, bro. He ain't gonna comment again now. Like, it's not, it really is that deep. Guys, oh boy. The rise of it's not that deep, bro. Why? I find it very fascinating that we're in this era where everybody has a strong opinion on things. And then when you try to debate them back, it's, oh, you're miserable, or it's not that deep. Well, why do you want to be part of the conversation if you don't want to go have a back and forth? I'm not insulting anybody. I'm simply giving a perspective. That doesn't equate to me being miserable. If I was miserable, I would have never booted up the stream. I'm sitting there talking to everybody. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, what are we? Explain your position. Yeah, that's all it is. It's a conversation explaining your position. There's too much extremism going on. No nuance to nothing. But like, that ass, we got to do better as consumers, man. We got to do better as consumers. I think one of the biggest issues, it's a lot of things too. It's not just a lack of class consciousness, but also a lot of your favorite people that you look up to, whether it's content creators, celebrities, they just entertain. They don't speak on nothing, bro. They don't stand for nothing, bro. And then y'all get mad that they don't stand for. I'll be like, but you support these people, bro. This, like, how am I miserable for trying to lower prices on products? Like, I can't afford enough. It's your fault. Oh shit! Just some food for thought. Just some food for thought. Oh shit! Start thinking about life, man. Stand for nothing, fall for anything. You gotta stand for nothing, bro. You can't trust no man that don't got no principles. Yo, shout out to Big Red with the sub. Shout out to Big Red. Almost forgot to like the video. Go ahead and like it for me, Louie. You gotta stand for something. If you don't answer, drop some subs to apologize. Let that man go. Just some food for thought, though. Too afraid to step on toes. You're not stepping on toes. I think one thing I wish people would realize is some people need to speak on X, Y, and Z to have the platform. They need to hear it from X, Y, and Z because you don't realize how much influence you have. You don't have to stand. You don't have to preach about anything. But if there's something you really believe in and you really know how to articulate yourself, because I get it. Some people don't know how to articulate themselves on X, Y, and Z. But one thing I always preach about on here is just being a good consumer. I'm always going to preach about that shit. There are no negatives to being a good consumer. There's no negatives to looking out for your neighbor. There are none. But there are negatives to being selfish and being greedy. And being selfish is, I don't see the problem, bro. It's not that deep. This yellow striped t-shirt needs me. Control yourself. Control yourself. I want some people to think about what I'm saying. Do you really need to spend $1,000 every year on NBA 2K? Like, what are you huffing and puffing about, bro? And niggas was posting, if I make a 2K video, I gotta find clips of people posting their receipts. Niggas is posting their receipts on Twitter of them spending thousands of dollars on an annual basketball game and laughing about it. It's not funny to be financially illiterate. That's why your life is terrible. Like, hey, chat, I don't have no food to eat. Can y'all donate? And then you niggas be done. Yeah, here you go, man. I love you. I love you. At what point are you gonna be like, yo, did you really need that? Like, you know your life is in shambles, bruh. That's why you don't catch me on my stream begging. Because I carry myself like an adult. I say it on my stream all the time. I'm very aware I am a mid-tier content creator. So I carry myself as a mid-tier content creator. I try to budget. I try not to overspend. Because this month might be good, but this month might not. I'm not on that level.
Thanks for fucking that follow.
Too many insecure people are afraid of being admitting that they're wrong, which is crazy in itself, because I don't understand what's wrong with that, with saying that you're wrong. Like, I feel like you gain respect. If you're a content creator, you'll gain respect from just saying, how many times have you seen me sit on this stream and I'll say something and be like, oh, then somebody would link an art. Oh, my bad, chat. I'm wrong. I stand corrected. I'll eat the L. Not very often, because usually I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if I'm wrong about something, I've been corrected on the podcast plenty of times. Like Ethos or JG will correct me. I was like, it's not that. Or like, I don't know how to pronounce a word. I don't know what a word means. I'll literally Google it on stream. Like, relinquish the ego. Relinquish the ego. We're all over the place, by the way. I have nothing to talk about, as you can see, with these articles, so I'm yapping. Yeah, I just don't get it. I'm beginning to believe that some people just aren't capable of higher thinking. I'm telling you, we need a documentary on... we can trace it back to George Bush, No Child Left Behind program. Like George Bush, No Child. This right here, man. This right here. This hit all American neighborhoods like crack hit the black community in the 80s, bro. No Child Left Behind. When he introduced this shit, ironically, a lot of you niggas got left behind. And then it becomes a cycle because then you pass it on to your children. We gotta do better. A lot of people are NPCs. And the unfortunate thing is it's the NPCs that don't know that they're NPCs. He said, don't get me started on that shit. Power World got an update, added crossplay photo mode, some new storage. Does anybody care? Anybody playing Power World? They finally got crossplay a year later. George Bush will pay for his crimes. Like a lot of times, like people talk about him lying about the weapons of mass destruction, gaslighting America with that, getting us involved in the Middle East. Those are terrible things he did. But I feel like another thing that he did that was terrible, top 3, was No Child Left Behind. But watch this drive though. Watch this drive. My pals are probably dead. Yeah, my joints is definitely dead. Nothing else to say there. Pretty simple. For those all 2 people who still play it. I've been told I act like an NPC before. I've been told that too. Sometimes some people say it like ironically, like in a joking manner. If they're saying it like jokingly, I wouldn't take it seriously. Where's all my Skull and Shit fans at? I got another free-to-play pirate game coming. Anybody? What up, King Remus? Published by Ford, Gateway, and developer Crosswind Crew have announced Crosswind, a free-to-play survival, massively multiplayer online set in the alternate age of piracy. Let's check out the trailer. Any pirate fans out there looking for a pirate game? It's okay to stay back a grade. I did. No, that's real. Is that not a thing anymore? I feel like I've seen TikToks of like parents, they be forcing their kids through and shit. I remember kids used to get left back all the time, and it's good for you. Like, you failed. You need to know, one of the most important lessons you can learn in life is not how to win, but how to lose. It'll humble you. But it is too many people that's getting pushed through to a grade they're not supposed to be in. Hey, hold up. What's this combat? I want to see more combat. Never mind. It looks like World of Warcraft. Oh wait, hold up. Maybe I'm wrong. Does this have parallel cartoons? Conquer the sea. This is like Rust but with pirates. They got goats too. It doesn't look terrible. I'm not playing it because it got survival elements in it, but it looked okay. Like visually, I thought it looked better than what it was. And this is alpha footage. I mean, it's free to play if anybody's interested in pirate type stuff. It looks like this could have an audience. It looks better than fucking Skull and Shit. I'll tell you that much. Not for me. Looks cool. Yeah, I would define that as not for me, but it looks decent. Yeah. He said, I'll check it out. Crosswind. Ships look amazing. Wish listed. Somebody like it. There you go. There's a trailer. Hope it does well. Not for me, but I do hope it works. Something light, something light. On a less light, on a more serious note, some positive news. Industry-wide video game union announced. Open to anyone in the business. One of the largest labor unions in North America is creating a new United Video Game Workers Union, which aims to allow anyone in the business to join. Communication Workers for America has teamed up with American Federations of Musicians to launch this new gaming-specific organization to coincide with the start of the Game Developers Conference, GDC. According to the group's FAQ, this new gaming union will offer basically anyone in the industry in the United States and Canada the opportunity to sign up and then eventually pay dues. This also opens to the thousands of people who have lost their jobs over the past couple of years. The United Video Games Workers mission statement mentions taking back our lives, our labor, and our passion from those who treat us like replaceable cogs. To empower our fellow workers, to link up arms with the laid off, with the freelancers, with the disillusioned contractors, with the disenfranchised and the marginalized, with the workers laboring invisibly to keep the industry afloat. The new organization also advocates for creating studio-specific unions too. Worker protections. This is good because we're constantly hearing about people being laid off, and it's not just people getting laid off from like game studios that are like failing. It's from like studios, people just letting people go for whatever, that are raking in record profits. Matter of fact, a perfect example is I just tweeted about this earlier, and this is why this stuff is important. I'm always going to advocate for to the guy in the chat that said it's not that deep and I'm miserable. We're talking about worker unions. You can leave too. I know this is important too. It gives protections, right? I was talking about this earlier. So Dooms released a video and he was talking about Stacks. Stacks is shout out to him. He's a former content creator. I don't know what he's gonna do next. He's a former content creator who used to make 2K content, and he became the community manager for 2K for like the last 2 or 3 years. Recently, he was let go. No real reason that we know of. And basically, Dooms released a video talking about how he didn't like it, that they just kind of released him or whatever. And I was saying that it's especially sus because I know he's a big wrestling fan, and 2K just launched their own version of the city, their WWE game. He could have easily been the community manager. He's a big wrestling fan, right? This company is raking in record profits year after year. They're probably going to break a new record in 2025 because WWE just introduced the island, which is their version of the city. So it's going to have VC in that game. They're going to rake in profits, but they're letting people go for no fucking reason. So that's why this stuff is important for anybody, because maybe, you don't know, maybe your little cousin, your brother, your sister, your aunties, your niece, maybe they want to work in this industry. People need to be protected. They're putting in good work. I'm so glad all the anti-woke gamers were up in arms about game studios' rights and crunches. Yeah, they be mad. They mad about a Black Samurai. They'd be mad about people losing their jobs for no fucking reason, bro. Hi-Fi Rush is a perfect example. Hi-Fi Rush was a successful game that sold well. Had no protection because there's no union. This game sold well. It reviewed well. One of the best games of last year. The studio got blown up by fucking Microsoft for no reason. No type of protection. Now imagine you doing a good job at your job and just getting let go for no fucking reason. Like, what are we talking about here? As someone who works in the game industry, it really be like that, and that's why unions are important. So, you know, I'm just putting people onto the information that it is available. Hold up. If you want to get into this joint in the group's FAQ, here's the website. If you want to look into it, because I see some people say they work in the industry. If you're trying to join the union, there you go. There's a link. Luckily, they were saved by crafting, but that does suck. Yeah, because you don't know what the crafting is going to do. It could be something completely different. All because the owner wanted to buy more cars. I think that's Bungie, I think you're talking about. And then last but not least, we got an update on PS4 niggas. PS4 niggas come to the front. Let me see. Wait, no. Unmute. Is it muted? There we go.
My brother.
PS4 niggas are so broke. They refuse to get a job. They have so much free time. They're now making dedicated videos to their love and memory of the PlayStation 4 on TikTok instead of getting a job. This user right here published this video saying his PlayStation 4, he had over 1,000 hours, 1,500 play sessions, and 18 games played. That's all you played, nigga? I wonder how many of those are different Call of Duties, 2Ks, Maddens. in Fortnites. But anyways, so yeah, they're making dedicated posts. This is how much he played. As you can see, he feels really emotional. He's gonna miss his PS4. He also says, wait, go back.
It would mean a lot to me.
The console which made me have friends, made me smile, relieved me of stress, made me feel alive, made me less alone, made me happy, never betrayed me, gave me some good moments with between friends, and never disappointed me. Do y'all understand why I make fun of PS4 niggas? I'm not gonna lie, this is some of the weirdest group of gamers, bro. When I had an N64 and the GameCube came out, I said, I cannot wait to play Luigi's Mansion. I can't wait to play Super Smash Bros. Melee. We went from the Xbox to the Xbox 360. I said, I can't wait to play Halo. They announced Gears of War. I can't wait to play Gears of War. Can't wait to play Super Mario Sunshine. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's a piece of plastic. Y'all got time to make dedicated murals to a piece of hardware that damn near blew up your parents' house about 10 different times, because we know you live with your mama and your daddy. During the wintertime, you booted up fucking PlanetSide 2 to heat the house up. You opened the oven and you booted up the PS4 to play PlanetSide 2. Shit sounds like a SpaceX rocket. Y'all seen that SpaceX rocket that fucking blew up in Florida? Left fucking plastic and metal all in the ocean. For some reason, we're not talking about that because Elon can do whatever the fuck he wants, but same shit, man. It's the same shit. Let it go. I'm here to let y'all know, let it go. It's okay. Put it back in the box, stick it in your closet, and get a fucking job. Let's go in the sub box. Let me change my fucking shit. Change my account to my main one. Bro just mad because the PS4
Shout out
bros
to that
are in
nigga
bliss.
in the chat for resubscribing.
Are you?
It's rough out here, so you a real ass nigga for that, my nigga.
I'm mad because, do you know what the word bliss means? I'm gonna have to ask you, do you know what that means? Let's look up the definition, buddy. Bliss means perfect happiness, great joy. Yeah, this is a YouTube comment. Let me cook him real quick because I don't got nothing else to talk about. So you said, I'm upset because PS4 niggas is in perfect bliss, right? If PS4 niggas are in perfect bliss, why do you guys keep watching the Game Awards complaining that no PS4 games are nominated for Game of the Year? Why do you keep complaining that this game is not this PS5 game is not coming to the PS4? Why do you guys keep complaining about that? If you're truly happy, you're truly content with your platform, your 15-year-old console, your TI-83, why do you keep complaining about not getting a current gen experience on your 10-year-old hardware? Let me know. There is no answer. There is no answer. You're just yapping. You're just yapping. You're probably watching my stream from the PS4 because it's all you can do. You don't have any games. Back in the sub box though. Need to get out the game and get a job. Yeah, get off the game, bro. Get a fucking job. All right.
I can't believe you just subbed instead
Every
of
time someone
sniffing
donates
Sonic's
a super
chair
chat,
with me.
I'm going to Snapchat Sonic my
Yo,
intrusive
shout out to Zero
thoughts.
Life with the sub. Appreciate you. Hold up. Let me see. Somebody dropped a super chat. Shout out to Young Groose with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. He says, since Trump made it to where segregated facilities are no longer explicitly banned, I've seen a lot of niggas advocating for segregation, which is sickening. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That shit is, I don't know if y'all saw that. But yeah, he lifted the ban on segregation. So like, it's not a federal law, but basically like if a facility, a privately owned business does not want to serve you, they reserve the right. Like they say, like, this is a white only establishment. It's just getting weird. It's getting weird. Are we great again, America? Are we great again? And he's not wrong. I've seen people advocating for this shit. You said, nigga, what? Yes. Let's see. Trump Segregation facilities. Shout out to the that was actually a YouTube comment. Shout out to the YouTube comment. That's 100% real. I've seen this. Segregated facilities are no longer explicitly banned in federal contracts. In a recent change by the Trump administration, the federal government no longer explicitly prohibits contractors from having segregated restaurants while waiting rooms or drinking fountains. The segregation clause is one of the several identified in a public memo issued by the General Service Administration last month, affecting all several federal agencies. The memo explains that it's making changes prompted by President Trump's executive order on DEI, which, by the way, I don't know if y'all saw, but they also scrubbed the White House website of Jackie Robinson's military service. Since we talking about it, since we already here. Defense Department webpage of Jackie Robinson goes down. So they're scrubbing the history. They're trying to get rid of the Tuskegee Airmen. For those unaware, Jackie Robinson, the baseball player, he also served in the military during World War II. They scrubbed the website of that. Are we great again?
Your super chat is deeply appreciated. This money will go towards a 23andMe kit. I know I'm black, but I need a DNA test to reveal if I'm Taco Fall black or just Blake
Been tapped
Griffin
in
black.
since the 4th grade. Nigga, how old is you? I appreciate the super chat. How old are you now, out of curiosity? Nigga said, I've been tapped in since the 4th grade. God damn. I appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you with the super chat and the kind words. Literally American heroes and shit. Matter of fact, I ain't finna read all this article because I read it already. I'm gonna drop the link for those that want to read it. Shout out to the YouTube chat. Because I see a lot of people in the chat, they surprised, like, wait, what? All I'm saying is don't be surprised if at some point you try to eat somewhere and they're like, oh, we don't serve your kind. Shit is getting spooky out here. It's getting spooky out here, but people tell me stop talking about this stuff on my stream just because you want to be ignorant.
Don't get me wrong.
It's at least important
I'm
to be
thankful
aware.
for your super chat, but this won't be enough.
It's
to fund
important
the
to be
purchase
aware of
the
things so at
electric
least you could
BBC
mentally prepare
I plan
yourself
to
for the things
control
that could
Black
possibly
Mass
happen.
with.
This doesn't necessarily mean that everything's about to become segregated again, but it means the option is on the table, and I think it's important that you guys should at least be aware of that. My brother has been watching since the 4th, 5th grade too. He's 22 now. Wait, somebody else dropped a super chat. Hold on 1 second. Richard, shout out to Richard with the $5 super chat. He said TBH. He just said TBH. Yeah, I appreciate you, dog. Back in the sub box though. Y'all some goofies for supporting this nonsense. Yeah, I know the niggas that be playing in the blizzard, the snow bunnies. Y'all niggas is just upset right now. How am I supposed to get my snow bunnies if I can't go over there, man? I can't go to that side of town. I need my snow bunnies. I can't function. Now niggas want to what? When are the midterms? Like niggas who never voted before.
Your super chat is deeply appreciated.
Segregation,
this money
it might
will go
come
towards
back.
a 23andMe kit. I know
You
I'm
mean
black,
I might
but
not
I
be
need
able
a
to talk to the
DNA test to
snowbunnies?
reveal if I'm Taco Fall black
When is
or
the
just
fucking
Blake Griffin
midterms?
black.
We need to take back Congress. We need to take back the House. 2026. Register to vote. 2026. Cause these niggas take my snow buddies. That's the last straw. You could take my rights. You could take my mama's rights. But if you take the snow buddies, what do I have left? This is what I do it for. Let me stop though. We going to New Zealand? Nah, I heard New Zealand's internet is ass. All right, let's see. But you take my white women. What is this shit? What boy? Y'all see that? You need a hug. You need a hug. Wish you had my friend. Why don't jump at me like that? That's not nice. You could just say hi without doing that. Yeah, lick your lips. Light skin shit. Cloud up for the chat. Cloud up. New Zealand and Australia's internet is cheeks. Yeah. I heard in Australia the internet is bad because the kangaroos be chilling. They be chewing on it. And they be punching the internet wires and shit. Have y'all seen how buff a kangaroo is? Big body nigga, built like Zangief. Niggas be wrestling the internet wires and shit, bro. All right, we're on. Rough, just pure muscle. Television has lied. But shout out to the Australians because they be fighting them motherfuckers, bro. I guess because they used to them. I've seen plenty of videos of Australians. They be boxing with them too, bro. Like y'all seen that video of the Australian dude It was a kangaroo who had his dog like in a chokehold. What y'all doing in that situation, chat? Let me know. You out, you know, going on a hike with your man's best friend, and a kangaroo come out the bush and put your dog in a chokehold. You boxing or you gonna let him choke your dog out? What you doing? The nigga said, bah. The kangaroo was stunned. He said, damn, nigga, I didn't expect you to do that. He said, we boxing. Oh, shit. He said, take out his knees. I don't know if I would have boxed it, but I'm not gonna lie. If I'm out in the wilderness like that, I wouldn't be caught lacking. I'm gonna have something on me. It's gonna be a knife, pistol. Oh, you got hands? Like, fucking and that whole turn into John Wick and that. They probably have protections against that. You probably can't shoot a kangaroo. Can you stab it? I don't know. They can try to get my dog. White folks will forgive me because white folks love dogs. We understand. You had to shoot that kangaroo. You couldn't have Lassie. You couldn't have him. No. Do y'all see him? I don't think it's very nice that you're jumping at me. That's not very nice. I gave you a hug. We hung out already. You got him turned. He's a good boy. No, he just wants some fucking attention, dude. He just needs some love. That's my guy right there. Honor of Kings gameplay trailer. What's this? What up, Don't Know Mad? Daredevil. I thought about it. If they add Daredevil to Marvel Rivals, how's that gonna work? At least with like Iron Fist, he only throws hands, but like he can hit like a truck because he has powers, right? At least with Punisher, you know, he's got tech, you know, he's got guns. Like, how does Daredevil's just a blind nigga that be throwing hands. Like, who's he damaging, you know? Like, it's gonna be a black screen. That would be fucking funny. If you played Daredevil and the whole screen's black, but if you land a hit, it does 100% damage. It just rewards you. Daredevil in the comics now has an amped serum. You know what? Actually, they could do Daredevil. I take it back. I forgot. Marvel Rivals is based off the multiverse because that's why Bucky's arm does what it does, because the traditional Bucky doesn't do that little again squid shit. So they could do like a multiverse Daredevil that has powers, because you said one of them has a serum or whatever. I take it back. They could do it. I'd be forgetting that it's not based off the 616. Chasm of Fear. Damn, ain't no trailers, ain't no news. Look what this kangaroo did. What is this shit? Oh my God, bro. If I saw that, imagine waking up to that. Like, what you doing, chat? Do not be fake. Listen. American media has fooled a lot of y'all. American media has fooled y'all into thinking polar bears sip Coca-Cola and are friendly as hell. Polar bears are aggressive. They are a top tier predator. They will mollywop you. First of all, what are you doing in Antarctica? But they will mollywop you. The media has also fooled you into thinking these things are cute and cuddly too. These things is big as hell. Got claws too. The most aggressive. Yeah, they are the most aggressive of all the bears. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny how human society mirrors also animals too? And it's because of the media. The media has fooled you into thinking that black people are violent by nature and are the most violent people. We are not. We know who the most violent people are. We've got the data on them. But also, did you know in the animal kingdom, the most docile of the bears is the black bear? If you see any bear while you're on a hike, the one you should least fear is black bears. They're just curious. They don't bother you. They're not violent. But you know which one is? But Coca-Cola makes you think they drink soda. Just some food for thought. Just some food for thought. How the animal kingdom mirrors the human world. That's crazy. That's how powerful. This is what Malcolm X warned us against. That's how powerful the media is. It's important to control the media if you're somebody who's not part of the media, it's also important to support the media. So if there are creators out there that look like you, it's important to support them because representation matters. They tried to warn us against this shit, man. You've been brainwashed. You don't even know it. I just put you on this as some conscious shit. Not conscious, but subconscious shit, bro.
Look, the wonder is just
Honor
up there.
the Kings.
But to access it, you still have a long way to go.
This looks like a Paragon map. What am I looking at?
Hey, I just got us a new dungeon mission.
Co-op game?
Yeah, I can see it on the map. Let's blast our way through.
Anyone in the chat getting the Bleach game tomorrow? Just you. I didn't know that shit dropped. Just you. Looks interesting. Looks like an MMO. Really? I thought it maybe was a co-op game. Nah, I see new open world co-op fantasy RPG. Yeah, it's a co-op game. It might be a gacha because it said it's being developed by PC and mobile. We're out of there. Anytime the two primary platforms are PC and mobile, it's a 99% chance it's a gacha game. We're out of there. Gotcha, nigga. Gotcha. I don't got nothing else to show. I don't care about MLB. What is Meta Eden Chronicles Episode 1, A New Era of Humanity? Maybe this is something good. Need more vertical combat in games? I agree. I love a game that allows you to get to high ground because you know what happened to Anakin. Towerborn trailer. Not getting another anime.
Wrong.
That shit would
I'm
be dead
thankful
in 2
for
weeks.
your super chat, but this
Super
won't be enough to
chat.
fund the purchase of the electric BBC.
Shout out to Candy
I
Snow
planned
with
to
the
troll
$10
Black
super
Mask
chat.
with.
Appreciate you. Have you ever watched Casual Geographic's YouTube channel? Is that the name of it? Casual Geographic? I watched the Geographic channel on television, but I've never seen the YouTube. Should I be in tune with it? War Robots, Frontiers, Spotlight trailer. Peep this 40 seconds. What is this? Curious Kangaroo Charges. Yo, how did we get on this? The kangaroo slander. If I ever put up to Australia, all the kangaroos gonna be there at the airport. Nigga, we heard you was talking.
What's up, Skip? Hey, back off! Back off! Go away!
Give me a hug, nigga. Hey, yo, that's some of y'all right there. Where my hug at, nigga? That's what I thought. And they got claws too. Like, that's crazy. Australians are just used to it. You saw like he was worried, but he wasn't like super worried. He was just like, get away. Like, that's crazy. I can I'm good off that, man. I'm good off that. And they're a pretty common animal. I'm good off that, man. Everything in Australia try to kill you. Nigga landed on their turf. Where am I hugging? Where am I hugging? Oh shit. Any recommendations for losing belly fat? Yeah, put the fork down. All right, let's see. They are muscular. Metal Eden.
At the edge of the cosmos, we sought to create a new haven for humanity. Despite the harsh conditions of the foreign planet, colonizing Vulcan was made possible through cores, a technology that digitizes the human psyche. The project was led by 4 engineers.
Clone.
I was one of them. Our mission was to create a new home for humanity.
I don't see how people live in Australia. Well, I mean, when you're born into it, that's what they know. So, like, they're used to it. That's why I say he didn't seem super worried about it. Also, those were baby kangaroos, so he was probably able to defend himself. But on the flip side, the funny thing is, you say, I don't know how people live in Australia. I guarantee if I lined up 10 Australians, they would, matter of fact, I know, because I know some Australians. They'll say the same thing. I don't know how you live in America. They think that, like, niggas just be shooting each other over here all the goddamn time, which, you know, depending on what city you in, that's pretty true. Because a lot of times we only account for homicides. We don't actually account for gun wounds. Because if you go for actual gunshots, like wounds, it's actually very high in America, certain cities.
Citizens safe. But one of the engineers,
I don't know how you do it.
had different plans.
Are you spilling your lies again?
All you wanted was to exploit the planet's minerals for profit. How has he hijacked this transmission? Ignore Nexus's lies. Ignore him. Nexus turned against his fellow engineers. We had to stop him.
That's his own
2 other engineers tried to kill me. These lunatics lured me into a trap. A powerful blast from an erosion bomb swept through the surface.
Does sound like him.
Destroying all in its wake. Find Nexus now.
Looks like a Doom clone. Gotcha. Gotta drink lots of water anyway. I definitely gotta lower my calories. I mean, I wasn't trying to be facetious when I said that. You know what you gotta do. You gotta. It's easier said than done because I like to eat too, so I get it. But if you do like to eat, the best thing you can do is weight lift more. That way with your calorie, and you gotta take clean calories in so you can build muscle. Towerborn. That looks like a potential Game Pass game. But it's really that simple. Ooh, this art's kind of cool. Towerborn. Rally your friends for couch co-op. Stop drinking beer. That's never been a problem to me. I don't drink, period. This looks like, what was that tower defense game? Oh, Castle Crashers, I mean. Always lift more if you like to eat. Ding, 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 ding. Stop the late night eating too. Because the late night eating will kill you. The problem with late night eating is like you're supposed to stop eating like 3 hours before you go to sleep. The problem with late night eating is you don't give your body enough time to actually flush the toxins out of your system. So then that's why if you ever ate late at night and then you woke up, you all not bloody. If you're bloody, go to the doctor. You're all bloated. That's why like you have to give your body time to digest what you ate that day. So like that's another thing too. Like people be late night eating. Niggas will eat 3 slices of pizza, watch Invincible, then go to sleep. Why am I so bloated? Stop eating it by 8 p.m. Whatever works for your schedule. Bloated, inflamed, chest burning. Right. Waking up with fucking what was it? Acid refluxes and shit. If you do eat late at night, eat something light, some vegetables or like some fruit or something. But like you eating a fucking chicken pub sub from Publix at fucking 3 a.m. That's why you got a belly, nigga. Waking up. Oh shit. It's honestly pretty simple. It's just discipline.
It was a lovely May morning.
Which is easy. It's simple, but it's hard. It's easier said than done because, you know, you just have to accept that progress is not linear. You're going to have good and bad weeks. That's what I say. You'll have good and bad weeks. And it's important not to get down on yourself so bad when you have a bad week. To be like, all right, Sunday is Monday. It's a new week. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
To reach the shore and forever disappear in the ocean. Out from the scorched earth, new races emerged. Dark forces grew stronger, and the beasts reclaimed.
My problem is bored eating. Yeah, you got to stop that. You need a new hobby. If you bored and you eat, that means you lack hobbies. You need to find a new hobby besides watching television. You need to find something that what's the word? It activates your brain and like critical thinking. You know, get into art. You know, I don't know, trading cards, like battling cards, reading. Like you need a new hobby. That's all it is. The problem is too, a lot of y'all don't have hobbies. You think fucking bitches is a hobby. Fucking bitches is not a hobby. You're a